What's up guys, it's your boy Junior aka SESAME, bringing you another great video to the channel. If this is your first time here guys, I suggest, and I do mean highly suggest, you click on the subscribe button and enable bell notifications so you guys get notified every time we drop great videos like this one or whenever we go live. Because trust me guys, you're not going to want to miss out. Alright, so today guys, we're going to be going over another great product added to our collection. If you guys remember some time ago, I did a review on this box right here, which is the Extreme X X1 Pro. It's an all-in-one, right out of the box, Android TV media box. Very simple. And here's the case if you guys forgot. Very simple box. Gives you a few specs. It's a 4 gig RAM, 64 gigs of hard drive space, a gigabyte Ethernet connection, and a Wi-Fi 6 connection on an Android 12 platform, which is a great little box, awesome box, and it works great. I still use it to this day. As you see, the box is right here. I just disconnected it from the TV. That's why you see no cables here. But like, if you guys remember the last time I did the review on this one, I said this looks like a mini NVIDIA Shield TV, because it is exactly the same format, just you could tell the difference. Because it has the same arrow like here, green, like the NVIDIA Shield did too. And with this box, you know, you have your front end display. You got your USB connection here, 3.0, 2.0. You can put in a SD card in here. And of course, the back, you got the infrared connection, AV connection, the HDMI port, Ethernet connection. You want to plug it right in. And then your optical plug in as well. So you can have your surround sound, whatever you want. Again, this was a great box. So they have sent me this to do a review, the X1. So they like my review so much, they decided they want to send me the upgraded version, the X2 Pro, which I got right here. As you can see, let me take off this plastic so you can actually see it better, because I know with the plastic and the light shining, it looks a little funky. Let me take this one out. So they did send me the X2 Pro. It looks the same, but exactly the specs. I noticed one thing about the specs right away when I saw this was this little part right here. It went from a 64 gigabyte hard drive to a 32 gigabytes. It still has the same RAM speed of 4 gigs of RAM, 1 gigabyte Ethernet connection, still on a Wi-Fi 6 on an Android 12 base. According to the box, they still do the same thing with the 6K Ultra HD, voice command, and it has smart media player right there. The box looks the same from my straight looking at it here. The side is the same. The back is a little different. As you see, this one has the barcode and a little bit more information. And then on this side still says Extreme X. So the new box, the only thing I can see is different so far is that it has 32 gigs of hard drive space instead of the 64 gigs from the X1 Pro. Maybe they do still another model with the 64, but they sent me the 32 gig one. But this, as you can see, it says X2 Pro right there. You can see it right there. And this is the one I reviewed before. Let me see, does this one say it? But you can see it right here on top. It says X1 Pro right there. Yeah, sorry, I was pointing at the wrong areas. Right here. See X1 Pro and then X2 Pro is right there. So you know the two different boxes. Now, I have this one here. I'm gonna leave it up here, and we're gonna compare the boxes. After we compare the boxes, I'm gonna hook it up to my computer and show you exactly how it looks, and we can go from there. So open this up first to see what's inside here. Okay. So we open the box. It still looks like, from what I'm seeing right now, it still looks like the mini NVIDIA Shield. All right. So as you see, it's still in the package. Great little box. And if you go in further, just like it did with the other one, it does include a bunch of little stuff inside here. It comes with the power brick here to connect it for power supply. The DC voltage plug. It has the remote. The remote looks the same as before. The remote hasn't changed. I'll still show you the remote once I'm done. They do provide you with an HDMI cable. And they provide you with the guide right here. So I'm going to show you everything that they show here in the box. Like I said, the HDMI is right here. I'm not going to take that out because you guys know exactly what an HDMI cable looks like. It's probably like a 3-footer or a 6-footer, one of the two. But as you see, this is the remote. It hasn't changed from the last one. Like I said, I use it, so I know what the remote looks like. And it still has all the same function. If you want to just control the TV, if you hooked it up to the TV properly, you control the volume with the TV and the power. Over here, the power is for the box itself. Then over here, you have the home button, the return button. You got your directional pad here with the action button in the middle. Then you have your control for voice right there. You have the volume control there. You got your mute button there. And then you got your mouse cursor here. So this has a built-in mouse cursor. It's not like you wave it around with this. But with this, with the directional pad, you enable mouse. You can control it with the directional pad. So it makes it easier when you want to click on certain things. So that's pretty cool. And of course, they have the number pad there with the back button there, and then the dot symbol there, and it's a StreamX on the bottom. So they got that there. The box, let's take a look at the box and see if there's any difference on the box itself. So as we looked at everything already, the DC plug looks the same. It hasn't changed, but there's no point in me showing you that because you know what a DC plug looks like. All right, so I'm gonna open this up here. All right. So when you first get it, it's the same thing as the original one, but I'll compare both of them so you can see. Take off the plastic here. It still has the same look as a NVIDIA Shield. It says X2 Pro there instead of X1 Pro like before. So you guys can see it right there. I'm gonna bring it up closer. All right. We still have the SD card input there. I think you could put up to another 32 gigabytes of space in there. I want to say, I forget exactly how much, but it might be up to 1 terabyte. Again, I'm not that sure. I don't remember because I don't use it. Because 64 gigs on the original one, that's more than enough space. You got a 3.0 USB as well as before, and a 2.0. On the other side, there's nothing, and it's still very well vented as before. On the back, we have the same DC plug there, the infrared connection plug there. You also still have your AV connection there, and you have your HDMI port, your LAN connection for your Ethernet cable, and then you have your optical cable there. So you want to connect it to a surround sound or something, or a sound bar, connect it directly there. And of course, your antennas here. Now, as far as comparing both of them side by side, they're the same thickness. They haven't changed. The only difference I see between both of them, because they still have the same ports, same USB, same everything. The only difference that I see the difference is one says X1 Pro and the other one says X2 Pro. That's the only difference in the box physically that I see. Nothing else. Now, I'm not going to power up the X1 Pro again and show you how it works, but we're going to go ahead and hook it up to the computer right now and look at this, how it looks, if there's any new splash animation screen on there or anything like that, and then we'll take it from there. So I'll be back in a second. All right, guys, so as you can see, we're on my computer now. Yeah, it's a black screen. You're not gonna see anything in the back yet because I have it off right now. I want to plug it in for the first time, and I want you to see everything from the start up and everything. So I want you to see the beginning, how everything starts up and everything. So let me go ahead and shrink myself down first, and then we're gonna plug it in. All right, as I'm shrinking down, I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in right now. I have it right on my desktop, and then we're gonna go and see how this turns on. All right, so there it goes. There it goes. So I think the splash screen is different. I never remember how it looks on the other one because every time I turn it on, I walk away from it and I come back, and it's a different splash. It might be the same, it might be different. I don't know. Because remember, the only thing I know about this box so far that is a 32 gigabyte hard drive space compared to the 64 of the last one. Now, again, they might have sent me the smaller version. They might have two different versions, but they did send me the 32. If they make a 64, then it is. But overall, that's how it looks. This is how we're gonna have it for the first time, which I think it looks good. I mean, it's the same. This screen right here, this disclaimer, is the same thing as last time. Nothing has changed, and really, that's all it is. It's the same thing as always, and we're gonna go and take it from there. You can read through if you want. If not, just go ahead skip. But you need to agree that thing, okay? Let me see. Okay, there you go. Agree. All right. So at this point, it's gonna ask you to hook up to your internet. Mine's called Penthouse. Don't ask me why. It's just something that stuck a long time ago, and it just. All right. So let me see. So I'm gonna go and enter my. Oh no! I didn't want that one. That's not the one I wanted. All right. So let's go. All right. Let's see. Oh, I see why it was acting because I'm not, because the box over here, I'm pointing it over here, but the box is over here. Okay, so it's gonna ask me for my password. I'm gonna enter it now. I'm gonna speed this part up. All right, I enter my password. Now from here, you want to go down, hit next, and then of course it's gonna actually fit the screen. I'm not gonna sit here and adjust it. I'm gonna leave it as is, but because I'm doing it on my computer, so I don't want to set up per my computer size. When you have this on your TV, you're gonna have to set up with your TV size, but overall this looks fine. But if you want to size it up, you see the directional pad on the screen. It tells you to go up and down for the top and bottom, left and right for the sides. So if I'll go up and go up, there you go. I'm all the way up to 100%, which actually fits my whole computer screen display. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish from here, and then I'll take you here to the home screen. Now from here, you give it time for it to connect and load up all the apps. Okay, this is what happened last time when I was here. If I go to live TV, you see nothing there. So you're gonna have to go there and add your live TV since we don't have the app. So what you gotta do is you gotta go to the store app for StreamX itself. So you're gonna go back home. You go to apps. Or maybe App Store, unless it's the Google App Store. Okay, no, that's the other App Store. That's the Google App Store. All right, so after some time, guys, after you hook it up to the internet, it does take a few minutes for it to update any information. I don't know why, but after some time, you go into the App Store section here, where I showed you before. There was nothing here before. You saw it on the Play Store. Now you see App Store. App Store is the StreamX's personal store. You gotta give it a few minutes after you connect it to the internet to load up the necessary plugins and everything, and then you're gonna have like a green Android icon where it says App Store. You click on it and actually, do you want to install this? You go yes, confirm, and then once it's installed, you get that blue little bag, and it says App Store. That's where you want to go next after you do this. Open that up. Once you open up, you have to read the disclaimer. Of course, it's giving you a 10-second delay for you to read it. You gotta sit there and read it. If not, just wait. There's nothing else you can do. Once you read it, you hit OK. Oh, I have to go down and hit OK. All right, once you hit OK, it's gonna load up the App Store. Here is where you're gonna get the apps for your device. Now, Echo TV is for the live TV, and Echo VOD is for your movies and TV shows. Simple. So you go up there, you add them each one. All right, you wait till it's installed. Once it's installed, you're all done. Then you move on to the next one. Don't open it. We're gonna go here to Echo VOD. Install this one. Install it. Simple as that. Now, on this point, what I'm going to do is cut it off from here. If you're watching on YouTube, it's going to cut off right after this message. I'm going to tell you, if you want to watch the full video on this, I'm going to leave a link down below so you can watch it. And then it's going to cut off for me giving my personal opinion on the box and my outro. But if you're here, go ahead and click on the link before. If you don't want to watch the demonstration of the video and the VOD and the TVs, then finish the video on YouTube and like and subscribe. Simple as that. But let me go back and finish the video on my other platform. You could do so much with this box. And if you did want to get this box, remember, I always leave a link down below so you can guys check out the link and check it out. Remember, I reviewed the Xbox One, the X1, the first time. So much time. They liked the review, so they sent me the X2 Pro, and that's what I'm showing you now, the X2 Pro. Again, the only difference I noticed right off rip was the the logo. That's the only thing that changes. With one said X1, the other one said X2. There wasn't much with the box difference. But one thing I just noticed while playing the movies and TV shows, even the light channels, the connectivity of it is so much better from the first one. Because the first one has some lag into it, and then it takes a little bit longer to load the movies and TV shows. It takes a little bit longer. Not long, but longer than this one did. So that's another thing I did notice about it. But right off the back, the only big difference I see, again, they could have sent me a different box, which the X1 they sent me was a 64 gig. The X2 is a 32 gig. Now, like I bet you before, the 64 gig is way more than you need. Because if you're just going to use it for streaming and watching movies and TV shows, even 32 is a lot more than you need. You really don't need that much stuff. You can put almost any app on there, throw any Kodi bill, and then you'll still be good. But yeah, that's it. But alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. So let's go back and get my final thoughts on this box. Alright guys, thanks for coming back. I do appreciate it. Alright, so we saw the review. We saw everything that this box had to offer. Had a lot of great stuff built into this, guys. You saw how fast it's performing, depending where you were watching. If you're watching on YouTube, of course, you didn't get to see all the nits and grits of the service itself. If you want to see all that, remember, all you have to do is click on the link down below to view it on one of my other channels. That in that section, it allows me to actually show you what's on there. But here on YouTube, I'm not able to show you. But if you are watching on one of my other channels, you saw how everything worked. Everything worked beautifully. Overall, the box is awesome. This is a very, very good box. Again, if you want to get more information on the box, how much it costs and all that stuff, go down below and check it out. But if you really want to know the box, the MSRP value on this box is $6.99. Now, if you use my code below, which there should be a code there, you'll get it for cheaper price. Just use the code and you'll get it for a cheaper price. And hopefully that's enough for you to go ahead and buy it. But then again, it's not for everybody, but for me, it works, as you saw. Again, they sent me this second time because they loved how I did the first time. I guess a lot of you bought the first one. So they're like, oh, this guy actually doing his job. He's actually doing good. So they gave me a second one. I didn't even expect this one. Honestly, I didn't expect it. They say, hey, we're going to send you something. Check it out. I'm like, okay. And they sent it to me, to be honest. So I was really impressed when I saw that. I thought it was a different box. Because I do have another one coming in that I'm going to review. But this one I did want to show you guys and get it out there because this is a very, to me, I was impressed with it. At the end of the day, I was impressed with it and everything it has to do. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video and everything I had to show you. If you did, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up. Show me all the love and support that you guys love to show the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that share button because sharing is caring. And we want to make sure that everyone's aware of everything we do on this channel. So they're not missing a thing, just like you're not missing a thing. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comment box down below. I'll get to you as soon as I can, when I can, as fast as I can. And if you still haven't done so to the end of the video, guys, you know what to do. Click on the subscribe button, enable bell notifications so you guys get notified every time we drop great videos like this one or whenever we go live. And that's it for today, guys. Until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.